Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you guys just gonna get this little screen that is not really a screen, it's a black screen, but I got some talking I'm gonna do. So y'all just gonna have to say, what's that? Get on out of here. We ain't got no time for that. We got some screens just popping up and blocking up. As I said, I haven't used this phone in greater than 2 years, so I'm just now getting back into the swing of things. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and explain something. We told you guys about Chapter 11. Now, what we didn't tell you is that it's $1,800 to file Chapter 11. However, you can go to the district court website for the district where the bankruptcy court is at, and you download the fee waiver. And then you highlight the fact, attach a letter saying large corporations can pay $1,800. But you are a sole proprietorship, and no, you don't want to file, don't have to file, and are not going to file Chapter 7 or Chapter 13, as this is a sole proprietorship. It has its own separate EIN number, and then you put in the sole proprietorship EIN number, which is the EIN number you got from the IRS.gov website for sole proprietorships. And then you also put in the EIN number for the bankruptcy estate that you got from the IRS EIN portion of their website. And you say, and because this is a corporation and not a person, the corporation is distinguished from the natural person, you have the right to file under Chapter 11, because Chapter 11 was created for corporations. And then you take and you put in proof that a corporation and a sole proprietorship can file Chapter 11. Ta-da! The rules are right there, right there. Okay? Now that you have that put together, relax. Go watch the videos that we put up on Chapter 11, all of them, including the attached links. Understand Chapter 11. Now going to Chapter 11. What's the use of going into Chapter 11? What benefit is it? Well, everybody understands you don't control the name. They do. So get control of the name. That's part of your assets. That's part of your property. So get control of your property, because in Chapter 11, as the trustee, you remain the debtor in possession. That's what you want to be. You don't want to be just the debtor or the so-called trustee is in possession. You want to be the trustee in possession, the debtor in possession. Now, hold on now. You have to understand that you're managing your own estate. So there are certain things you have to comply with according to the bankruptcy rules. Certain forms you have to supply the court monthly. It's the same set of forms, people. It's not complicated. You're supplying them the very same information every single month. All you're doing is putting a different date on it. So stop being scared, because that don't make no sense. All right? If you want to be scared, I'll give you something to be scared of. Lord, have mercy. Sorry, that's because there are people out there who literally are hesitant to do things because they're scared. Okay, that don't make no sense. That don't make nobody's sense. Not one iota of a cent. Okay? Whew. All right, so now that you're gaining control of your entity, your all caps name, you want to put all of your securities, all of your property into the bankruptcy filing. Why? Because by putting, and if you don't have any copies of things, then you name it and then you put it, say, by reference. That means you're incorporating it by reference. That makes it inclusive at this point. So you don't have to have the original copies of anything. Now, the bankruptcy court ain't going to want to, oh man, y'all don't know. They're not going to want to follow through. They're not going to want to do what they're supposed to do. Don't you dare worry about that. You're going to follow through, and you're going to continue doing exactly what you did to get there in the first place, because you're not worried about the bankruptcy judge. You're worried about the appeals court, appealing to the district court. That's what you're worried about. That's why you're documenting all this, that you have a right to this. This is your right. This is not a privilege. Your right to file bankruptcy on part of your estate. Why? Because you don't have access to money. That's why they created the act in the first place, that somebody allowed sole proprietorships to file Chapter 11. I didn't say they allowed it. They said they allowed it. They said that. Okay? Just that simple. You see how easy that is? Now the world will be a better place for you, for me. Just wait and see. Okay? Put a little love in your life. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of this. Now, I'm still on this long and winding road, but it's time to bring this video to an end. I just got to stay in my part of the road. So we're going to speak to y'all later. Arriva.